Hi, I just came from a solo trip over the weekend in Melaka. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it on the description below. It just so happened that the Rode Wireless Me microphone was available a day before my trip. So I bought it to see if that would fit my workflow as a content creator. Yeah, it's actually this one here. And in this video, I'll give you five reasons why I love it. Before we start, just a quick disclaimer. This video is not sponsored by Rode. I bought this on my own. Anything I say here is just purely based on my experience, and who knows, I might add some few in the future if I find something else. Number one, it's ease of use. You just have to turn it on, set and forget. Yeah, it's really a set and forget scenario when you're using this Rode Wireless mic ME, Rode Wireless Me. All you have to do the first time you're gonna use it is set to which gain assist where you use, and then it will remember that setting every time you turn it on. Number two, gain assist technology. This is the main feature that really sold me in getting this wireless mic in the first place. It's contrary to most of the industries that we're in. Like for example, in photography, you don't want to use auto to have more control over what you're shooting. Also true with video, where you have to make sure you are in control of your settings. And in the professional way, you'll need to have control over your audio. But then if you are a content creator on the go who does content creation on your mobile phone or even with your camera, but then you don't want to think about audio when you're setting up, this is the way to go. The gain assist technology has two options. Actually three. One is off, where you can manually adjust the gain yourself. The second one is auto gain assist, and the third one is dynamic gain assist. The auto gain assist is intended for situations where, especially outdoors, where the audio could be going up and down so easily and drastically. That's the auto gain assist. It's more of an aggressive way of controlling the gain through the auto gain assist feature. Now the dynamic one is intended for rooms like this. I'm actually in dynamic, where there's not much of a huge change in high volume and low volume because it's a controlled environment like this. The third one, there is a mic on the receiver. So if you're familiar with wireless microphones, you have a transmitter on your subject, which is me right now, and there's one receiver on the camera that would feed the audio to the camera. Now, in my opinion, I think I haven't seen anything like this, because this was just released, is that there's another microphone on the receiver. And you might say, what's the use of that, right? Well, it's actually used when you're the cameraman and you're interviewing someone, and then someone you're interviewing has the transmitter with him or her. But then when you talk as a cameraman, you don't have a microphone with you or a microphone in front of you. So your audio, if you want to ask something, unless you get another microphone, then you won't be heard. Now with this microphone on the receiver, you'll actually be able to be heard while you're talking behind the camera, and this is very useful. I think in my scenario I might be doing this because sometimes when I go to places, I shoot the place and I'll describe it, but I don't necessarily need to be in front of the camera, but I can speak at the back of the camera, and I know I can be heard because of the microphone. That's a third feature that I really like on this one, and I haven't seen any microphone yet, any wireless microphone that has this feature. And maybe because it's just new, it just released, so I think we'll see more brands copying this kind of feature on their microphones. Number 4, it's the accessories that come inside the box. Now, Rode might have been compensating this to justify the price. I know it's not cheap with the wireless Me, but then we all know that accessories for the Rode ecosystem are not cheap. For example, this USB-C to USB-C accessory is around $15 US. This TRS to TRS cable is around $15 or $16. This one, lightning port to USB-C, $30 US. So they're not cheap, and when you add all of these accessories alone that came with the box, it's gonna cost a total of 90 plus US dollars, 91 US dollars. So I think the best thing that they had in this product is because they already provided the accessories. You don't have to buy anything. I remember a friend of mine bought the Rode Wireless Go 2. It doesn't come with a USB-C to lightning port, so when he needs to use it for the iPhone, he has to buy it, and yeah, it's expensive. So this is actually a good thing that Rode has included these things already in the box. It just feels like the price you're paying for the unit or for the product actually is worth what you're paying for. Now that brings us to number 5. Yes, 5, last but not the least. And together with the release of this product, Rode has also released a new app for iOS, and it's called the Rode Capture app. And this brings more functionality to the Rode Wireless Me as a companion. It has few tricks up its sleeves. Namely, the first one is picture-in-picture. You can actually shoot with your mobile phone. You shoot with your mobile phone and then use the Rode Capture app. You'll have the ability to connect the app directly to the microphone, right, via the USB. But then you have control over that. You can set the settings on that microphone, which you normally not be able to do without the app. And this allows those content creators who are on the go using their mobile phone to be able to capture in a very quick way and be able to create the content they want without so much delay of tweaking the stuff. So that's number 5. In conclusion, we already know that audio is also a very important aspect of a video, especially if you're a content creator. But then those who are creators that are on the go, who doesn't really have time to set properly or do manual things with your audio, this might be the microphone for you, right? So see for yourself if it actually fits your content creation workflow. Now, if you are a professional who is looking for a microphone, this microphone may not be the one you're looking for. First, you don't have control over the audio, you don't have onboard recording, you don't have a screen on the receiver which allows you to monitor the gain levels of the microphone. But if it's only for TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, this is the way to go. So what do you think? Do you agree with the 5 things that I mentioned on this video? Or do you have an additional things you might want to mention? Please do comment it below so we can have a discussion about this. And I hope this video helps. Bye for now. YouTube thinks this video is best for you, so check it out. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2.